Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have another bomb reading, Capricorn. I hope you guys are all well, and we start with the manatee, yeah, and he looks like a nice animal, right? Yeah, he looks very humble, and and this is acceptance, simplify, and sound like Superfly, right? You guys know who Superfly is, right? And slow down. We have acceptance over here. So somebody's accepting, I believe, a reconciliation because we have the Three of Cups here, and this is called rejoice in celebration, right? Sounds like somebody's singing at church, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. That's the one thing I do miss about church is singing in church. Yeah, because the Lutheran church, they sing a lot. Yes, they do. And so let's see here, Capricorn. We start with this acceptance, and let's have a look at that card because this lady's real deep. Here's a manatee, and he looks like he's coming very humble. Let's have a look at him. Right, and we have I take my time, slow and steady wins the race. This is the affirmation based on this card. When I breathe from the heart, there is nothing to forgive. As the old saying goes, everything will be all right in the end, and if it's not all right, it's not the end. Yeah. And this is the card you have selected shows a pensive manatee floating peacefully in warm waters. He's floating. He's cute. Manatees are gentle creatures that grace our planet with their beautiful energy. Although the water is their home, they are mammals that hold their breath while diving and surface when they need air. Interesting. It is mesmerizing watching these slow-moving, peaceful beings move fluently through the water. They are visual meditations. The manatee may resemble and move like a whale, but is actually physically closer to the beautiful elephant. Yeah, both signify dignity, royalty, and good luck. It is easy to see why the manatee is a symbol for slowing down, relaxing, and taking time to smell the roses. This is a beautiful card. Somebody's kind of slowing down here and simplifying their life, and they are accepting something, right? And here's a lady, Capricorn, and she works at the supermarket pie department. She said, I don't want to wear this uniform, and I'm tired of cutting cherry pies, right? In the back of her mind, she's like, what am I going to do when I bust out of this job, right? That's what she's like, let me bust out of this, right? But she doesn't want to accept this. I don't believe she does. And, I feel like what's happening here is your person is, or you, is accepting a relationship and a celebration or a reconciliation, but maybe rejecting something else. It's possible here because she's not happy there, right? Sometimes that can speak of like accepting something, but it wasn't easy to accept it because some people don't like the truth, right? They don't, right? They just don't want to hear the truth, or don't want to know it, or don't want to live by it, or whatever, right? Yeah, it takes a little bit of courage to deal with the truth. Yeah, it does. Let's have a look at that card too. Let's look at acceptance, right? And her name, it's so generic here. She's cutting the cherry pies, but it almost looks like her name is Cherry, right? Don't try to make me generic, right? Yeah, the heck with you. They're probably using canned cherries too, said Capricorn. Can you imagine? I bet you they are. Let's see what it says. Cherry heart. When I accept myself, I find love. Okay. Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. Okay, so she actually loves her job. I beg your pardon, Capricorn. Right? I was going by the image, kind of. And, here's the ghost in the back giving her a hug, kind of. And Cherry senses something's missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses he's unfaithful. One day, a customer orders cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and sighs to a friend that her life is like pie, with a slice missing. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like somebody's leaving somebody because you make them happy, Capricorn. Yeah, that's what's going on here. So I was right about that part. Somebody doesn't want to accept what they had. Yeah, that's exactly right. We also have a beautiful face. Yes, we know you have one, Capricorn. We've been knowing that, right? And so, but the point about this card, it's really not so much about looks. It's about somebody who maybe wants to kind of just relax and like accept the other person the way they are. You can talk about kind of maybe having a makeover, going out for pedicures and going to the spa, maybe with somebody you love here, maybe with this person. But in the end, the beautiful face is just kind of really more like I accept you and love you kind of the way you are. Yeah, it's kind of a trip card. And let's see what else we have, Capricorn, because now thinking about cherry pie, right? Yeah. And I actually like Marion berry better. Yeah, let's see what we have. It's not as sweet. I feel like they probably use fresh. I don't think they ever use fresh cherries in cherry pie. Uh, maybe at a nice bakery, but since they're getting rid of mom and pops, yeah, it's all by. That's not by mistake, right? Let's see what we got, Capricorn. We have the devil first, right? Yeah, and let's look at that. And let's cover, because there's two people who are in bondage here. And somebody, you have to cover almost the whole thing, right? Somebody who's in bondage, you have to, yeah, basically. Whoever might be in bondage in this reading, they're letting go of it. And that's what Cherry did, right? She said, yeah, that's what they even called her Cherry. She's like, I'm out of here, dude. I need my own name, right? I need a new boyfriend, too. That's what she did. She said, my life is like a pie it's missing a slice. Right, and that's the picture. There's one slice missing. Let's see. That's because I ate it, Capricorn. Let's see what else we have. And we have the Queen of Cups here, the Two of Swords, and we have some other cards that we will not take. It's too many cards, basically. But let's see what else we have here. We have the Tower. OMG, Capricorn. The Fool's reversed. The Hierophant wanted to come out earlier, and because and we have the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups. Sixes are priorities, basically, and we have the Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups here. So there's a divine couple here, regardless of their birth date or sign. Yeah, and Capricorn, you feel stuck here. You want this person to release you, or you want to release yourself, like Cherry did, right? She said, my real name's Sherry, you big dummies. Don't call me Cherry. So, right? Hey, that's what they want now. They don't even want you to have a name. No, they don't. That's not funny either. No, it's not. So let's see. We have the Queen of Cups, Capricorn, and we have the Four of Pentacles here. So, crossing you is holding on to this person, but you have the Two of Swords here. I feel like you kind of want to realize, when am I going to be released from this bondage? I want to hold on to this person. It could also be this energy where, excuse me, where you're going to go hold on to somebody here, and you're leaving the bondage behind because the devil is reversed, and there is bondage there. I can't show you the bondage because they're in their birthday suits, but it's two people who are, they're making love, but they are chained by the devil, right? Yeah. People do that stuff too. Oh, yeah. I don't know who does that kind of stuff. Two of Swords, Capricorn. Ace of Cups. You're waiting for a new beginning. You're like, when's this going to happen? It kind of looks like that, Capricorn. When will they accept this? I feel like this is your person's overall energy, the manatee. Acceptance, simplify, and slow down. Your person's getting rid of drama. You know the way Cherry thought that her boyfriend was cheating on her. So she let go of her boyfriend, right? She kept eating cherry pies, Capricorn. Just kidding. So she let go of her boyfriend, and then she met somebody new. And you're the new one here, Capricorn. But I don't think you're new. I feel like you know this person. Yeah, I feel like you do. Here we have the Tower, because the Six of Cups is here. This is typically somebody from your past. It doesn't always have to be. It could be kind of this warm and fuzzy feeling, right, in your environment. And we have the Tower and the Hermit reversed in the past. Doesn't have to mean it really sits in the past, though, right? Because, yeah, it's hard to be, Sagittarians don't like, I don't like really templates, you know what I mean, where everything has to be like, no, hell no, that's kind of like what do you call those things? The belt, the assembly line. Yeah, no. And so, right, cookie cutter assembly line, do it this way. No, and so it leaves out the creativity, right? It does. And so here, Capricorn, though, in the past is the Tower. This is spiritual knowledge here. Somebody gained their knowledge in the past, or they grew spiritually. It's a better way to say. They grew spiritually, and it was tough for them to accept it, I believe. Because Cherry at first, she just, she was having a hard time. She was, Capricorn, right? Yeah, and then we had to tell her that those are not organic cherries and that they added preservatives. And she's like, I'm out of here, right? She goes, I just want uh, flour and sugar and, and egg or whatever they put in a pie, right? A little bit of lemon or whatever, okay? But yeah, she said, I'm out of here. This is not genuine. It's not. And so she left. She wanted a genuine life, right? And she said, yeah. And so somebody here had like a breakthrough or a tower moment. They're like when they grew, after a spiritual kind of breakthrough. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And but Capricorn, what's on your mind here? I feel like you're still in doubt and you're like, you don't think this person's going to show up, or you're just leaving somebody here because you're not accepting them anymore. It is possible that you are the one who's doing this. The Two of Swords sometimes it means I don't have any choice. Like sometimes you're like, I mean, it can be seen as a stalemate, right? I can't make up my mind, but sometimes it's a simple kind of similarity and difference as well, where you don't have a choice. Here's the well, my hands are tied, it'll never happen. It could be that energy. I feel like that's the energy you're in. Or you're just like, I just got to get out of this and accept this. Otherwise, I won't have my Ace of Cups here. And but what I feel like you are more doing in this reading is kind of concerned. Am I ever going to have this? Are they going to show up? Yeah. And so on your mind is the Star, and this is hope and inspiration and faith, but it's with the in a new beginning. It can be in healing. It's with the Fool reversed. This is what's on your mind. So maybe you feel like this person will not take a leap of faith, or they don't have courage, right? The Fool in the reverse doesn't have courage usually. Sometimes he's a straight fool, yeah, and we're not calling anybody a fool here, but there are fools in life, for sure there are. There's a lot of foolish people running around. Unfortunately, those are the people that think they know a lot. Yeah, that happens all the time. That's why I like that guy who says, he goes, I don't know anything. He goes, I study everything. Yeah, he's not saying he knows, but when someone says they study everything, they are trying to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, they are. Here's the Ace of Pentacles with the Hierophant, and this is in the near future. And Capricorn, I feel like you're going to marry this person. Now, this could be saying they're coming, they believe in you. We already know that, but this Hierophant is something a little deeper with this Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. You see? This person is coming to reconcile with you. I feel like they want to marry you here. This could be saying that they believe in you, like I said, in a general way, because I tend to read it a little bit more deeper. Yeah, it's because of my Mercury in Scorpio, right? It's a deep thinker, right? So when I look at an energy, I go, oh, it's this. I can overthink things, definitely, that don't need to be, overthought. No. And yeah, and so, and so we have overthought. Is that the right? I don't know if that's the right term, but here we have the Three of Cups. And this could be simply saying they believe in you so much here in this reading. I feel like they do believe in you, because that's why we have acceptance twice. They believe in you so much they accepted you, Capricorn. Right? Yeah. With the holes in your socks and, whatever, your car that has a bunch of Bondo on it and needs work. They still love you, Capricorn, right? Do they still have those cars around? I guess they do. Six of Swords in your concern, and we have Justice. In your concern, Capricorn, is justice, and you feel like this is only fair if this person shows up. And I feel like that is your feeling here, because this Two of Swords and the Devil reversed, the Towers here, I feel like you're like, are you going to show up or not? Or do I have to get a posse to come after you, right? Yeah. We need posses. Yeah, we do here. Yeah, we're not going to discuss that, but yes, we do. If anybody knows what one is, no need to comment, right? Here's the Justice card. Yeah, please don't. Six of Swords. In your concern, Capricorn, this is a transition. You want your person to show up for you. Like, leave this other shore that they didn't like. What do you think Cherry was about? Yeah, she didn't like it, right? Yeah, she goes, they're trying to call these cherries. They're not cherries. They're eldenberries or whatever. Yeah, that's how they do that stuff in food. Yeah, you better start reading those labels, Capricorn. If you don't understand it, go look it up, please, because they're trying to be very vague with these ingredients. It's the same thing with clothes and shoes, right? Yeah, I just want a leather pair of shoes, and there is no leather anymore. It's all plastic that hurts your feet. And it's hard to find what the shoe's made of. Yeah, even clothing. I'm like, dude, I want to know what this is made out of. Yeah, I do. So let's get back to this, Capricorn, because here's the judge, and she's going to make everything all right. Yeah, she is. Everything's going to be all right. Who sings that song? We have Six of Cups and the King of Wands reversed. This is in your environment. This is somebody who is kind of in, this is probably you, not feeling inspired about somebody from the past here in your environment. I feel like you don't feel inspired. This Two of Swords is not an inspiring feeling, Capricorn. No, it's definitely not. And that's in the root. Your hopes, Capricorn. Six of Swords. You might think this person doesn't have courage. You could definitely be thinking that. Here is the Queen of Swords. Can't get through life without courage. You can't. Let's just, start to meditate and raise your vibration. Raise. This is for your well-being. That's really what meditation is for. And then eventually it will connect you to your psychic world. And we'll all wake up and we'll all stand up. Yeah, we will. So here's the Queen of Swords, Capricorn, with the Three of Pentacles in your hopes. Right? So in your hopes, you're hoping here, you're still discerning, I wonder if this is going to work out. Maybe you're wondering if there's an air sign coming, possibly here. But you also have the King of Cups. Here he is, looking serious, right? He's sitting here, at the beach or, in the ocean over there in Norway he is. Where it's quite cold, I would say it is here. And we have the Sun card, Capricorn, and we're going to get a card for that. But, this is a red flag here. In your outcome here, I just feel like this whole situation is about a red flag. It's kind of about an awakening here where now somebody is really accepting it. Like, I woke up to the fact that there's spiritual growth here. And the Tower, I feel like in the past shows it. Somebody went through a Tower moment where, like, I don't want to be here anymore. This is not what I want. And that's what Cherry did. She was cutting these cherry pies for at least a couple years, Capricorn. And then she said, yeah, never mind this, right? I'm going over to the another bakery, right, to work. Yeah, where, they have natural pies, right? Yeah, they have the supermarket down the street. I don't, any sweets they make is like yuck, right? So anyway, Capricorn, getting back to this here, we have the King of Cups and the Sun card in the outcome. I feel like you're going to be illuminated here. You're going to find the truth here. You're going to find out. This person's going to come to you. I can see the doubt in your reading. Yeah. But in the near future, this is what we have here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Hierophant. This is a reconciliation. And remember, over here, as part of the Oracle spread, this is Rejoice and Celebration. We're going to end this reading. We're going to have a 10-card Oracle and a 10-card Tarot spread. They're all affordable, Capricorn. This is going to be your person's reading. It is, in case anybody doesn't know and, you're new or... Yeah, thank you so much for joining me here. The link is below in the description box. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, you guys.